The more you learn, the more you earn. That's been rammed down our throats for decades. And I was training 75 leaders last night, and I spoke to one leader, and she's a certified practicing accountant, and she still doesn't have the success that she's looking for. And she said, Daniel, how is it possible that I've gone to university and school for a good portion of 30 years and I still don't have the success that I'm looking for? She said, I've got all the knowledge. And I said, well, what about your skills? She said, I've been practicing for a decade. And I said, well, what about your attitude? And she said, well, that's a problem. See, we can have all the knowledge and all the skill that we desire, but if we lack the right attitude, then we're going to take the wrong action. And when we study how the brain works, we've learned that how we make decisions remains consistent over time. So from the time of conception, your brain is developing different ways to make decisions. And that stays the same throughout most of your lifetime. You and I have spoken about this before. We've got 60,000 thoughts a day. 95% are on repeat. And so how you think, decide and act determines your results. And we do it all day, every day. And it's outside of conscious awareness. We're actually inattentive to how we make decisions. People say, well, Daniel, I did a plus and a minus. I weighed the pros and cons. No, that's a tool of thinking, but you don't know how you got to the decision. So when I looked at this person's Hartman value profile, which measures the brain's natural process of making a decision, she had some really good attention scores in the area of systems judgment. So if you think about this, a certified practicing accountant, somebody who's completed 2 master's degrees, is a very systemic thinker. She knows the taxation laws, she knows the accounting principles, and she can look at your numbers and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, profit, loss, etc. And her mind works systemically. That wasn't the problem. She could do the job, but she didn't have the success that she desired. And that comes back into what you mentioned before about emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman, in his book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, stated that 58% of your success in life is going to come down to your emotional intelligence, not your IQ. Your IQ is fixed at age 13 or 14. It doesn't change. But emotional intelligence is fluid. And there's 5 key areas. The first area is self-awareness. And this is understanding why we think and feel the way that we do.